Hi, my name is Alice Wong. I live in San Francisco, California, and I'm the founder of the Disability Visibility Project, which is an online community that creates, shares, and amplifies disability media and culture. I guess I became an accidental activist in the disability community because growing up disabled in a non-disabled world, you end up having to fight the power, and that makes you an activist either for yourself or for others. So I guess I see myself as an accidental activist. Currently, people with disabilities constantly receive negative messages by society and the healthcare field specifically, that their bodies and their lives are abnormal, that they are somehow deficient or less than, that they are burdens on society. Just look at the debates and the rhetoric on prenatal diagnosis and screening for Down syndrome and other congenital disabilities. Who decides what is a healthy baby or what is a healthy outcome? How does the idea of a good pregnancy, how is it steeped in ableism? Why are there such presumptions that technology is a tool for good without consideration of how it can exacerbate social inequality of already marginalized groups? The possibility of eradicating certain diseases at the genetic level adds to this sense of a, impending genocide. I don't think there's an exaggeration at all. People's attitudes about disability, especially scientists and healthcare providers, policymakers, are shaped by who they know and what they see. If there are even fewer disabled people in existence, it'll add incredible pressure and scrutiny on the people who remain, which is dangerous and absolutely inhumane. I do not think that gene editing should be a regular part of healthcare. First of all, it will not be available to everyone. Let's not kid ourselves that this would be commodified to the nth degree. There will certainly be a divide between those with privilege and access and those without. As for genetic counseling, I roll my eyes so hard when I hear genetic counselors talk about providing information from a neutral position. There is no such thing as neutrality. All science and knowledge is filtered from our own biases and is subject to our individual interpretation. It is not neutral when genetic counselors link pain, suffering, and burden to disability without additional context, such as the lived experiences of actual disabled people, the services that can support their lives, and the contributions of disabled people to our culture overall. Why do we presume that it's an advantage in life if you are not disabled? Gene editing provides an easy fix to the bigotry that exists in our society. It is far easier to erase differences rather than questioning why we fear it so much. My life and my body is in resistance to these forces that seek to deny my humanity every fucking day. There is power in finding one's community. People with disabilities are taught to feel shame and to avoid identifying as disabled at an early age. by doctors, teachers, parents, and the media. I didn't know what was possible for me until I became friends with people like myself. I learned so much from them on how to adapt and live ingeniously with my disability because of them. Not from a social worker, from a physiotherapist, or some other helping professional. I help prospective parents who might have questions about having a child with a disability to reach out to people with disabilities. Genetic counselors and doctors can represent one side, but we are experts too. There's a saying in the disability rights movement, nothing about us without us. This applies to policy and the decision making around regulating human gene editing and other similar reproductive technologies. We have expertise that goes beyond an MD or PhD. There are many people in the disability community who want to collaborate, critique, and be part of the scientific community. We already are doing that to some extent.